Hi students, today our topic is watercolor landscape. To paint landscape we require chart paper and two balls of water and any color mixing palette, pencil, brushes and watercolors. In brushes you have to choose one big round brush like 9 number or 8 number or 10 number, any one number you can choose out of these three numbers, and one small round brush like 5 number you can choose, and point brush 2 or 1 number brush you can choose, and one flat brush like 6 number or 7 number flat brush you can choose. First of all, I'm drawing a simple outline to show you how can we do wet on wet technique in landscape painting. Here I gave one line outline, and here few mountain outlines. Here one mountain and here one mountain. This way you have to separate the sky portion, water portion and land portions. After separation of these land portions, water portion and sky portion, now I'm drawing trees nearby. Here one tree. Well, outline must be very light. The outline should not dominate the colors, so that outline must be very light. Here I did one tree. Here I am drawing another tree. This is a little far away from us, and here also another tree. Here this one also little far away from us. If you compare these three trees, this one is bigger, this one is like medium size, and it is little small size, as depends like based on the distance. This is very nearer to us, this is little back, and this is more back. Like this, the size we have to draw according to the distance. After doing this, now this is the sky portion. Here some portion I'm occupying for trees which are very far from our view. This portion I'm going to occupy with the bushes. So now, before starting coloring, I am spreading on light orange color, vermilion hue or orange, any color you can choose. This color I'm taking in the palette, bit, very little bit you have to take, and fresh water I'm applying to this sky portion. Even some portion of this bushes, whatever the bushes we have here, that area also little bit water I'm applying. I'm not applying more down over here, just I'm covering little portion of the bushes as well as sky portion fully with the water I'm spreading. On this vermilion hue, just adding water, taking lightly and spreading over here. Just simply like this. After that, taking cobalt blue in the palette, before dry of this applied water area, this cobalt blue also adding bit water and spreading some portion like this. Some of the portion this at the edge of the paper. And next, this far away bushes, again I'm spreading water to this place and spreading sap green and little bit black. Far away we have to show little darker or gray stone. There is a reason I'm using bit black color. And little Prussian blue also. Prussian blue black I'm using. And now this spreaded area, this wherever the water we spreaded for these bushes, that area I'm taking this sap green and bit black and bit Prussian blue. You have to take more sap green, less black and less Prussian blue. So this color I'm going to spread here, this background portion. Use brush, this big round brush I'm using for sky, even for this bushes. This sky portion is already in wet, that's why these edges of the bushes are lightly it is spreading with the sky portion. This way. Simply you spread the color till the edges of the bushes, wherever the outline you have given for the bushes. And the same sap green you can fill on the trees also. No need to leave these trees and branches. Fill on that. Again the sap green with more black, little more black. Spread it in few places randomly to show some bushy effect in this background trees or bushes. Yes, spread this color you have to spread in vertical angle, not in horizontal angle. Spread in vertical angle only. Use the brush in vertical angle like this. Okay, even for the bushes, before this sap green also applied in vertical angle, like randomly, just this way you spread. The next step, take this orange again or vermilion hue again and apply on this land areas with more water. Very lightly you have to spread this, very lightly. Here also very lightly we have to spread. Here down portion also some areas you can spread. After spreading it, this orange color or vermilion hue color you have to go to this water area. Again take cobalt blue and add some more water. Here straight away like this way you spread some areas white. This we have to spread in horizontal technique. With horizontal technique you have to spread like this. Again this vermilion hue you take, add some more water again and spread it down very lightly. Take again Prussian blue with less water now. Again just put color like some strokes, using some strokes. Like this. Okay. This way to create some water effect. After doing that, whatever the dark sap green we have, which we mixed with the black color, create some reflections of these bushes by giving broken strokes, like breaking strokes like this. And spread some areas and leave some areas like this. Okay. After doing this, use this sap green and vermilion hue together, mix it both colors and bit black also with this. It turned into dark brownish tone. This color you spread here at the edges of this land. create some rough effect, electro texture, using some strokes, some spread technique. Here you spread, and here down use some stroke effect like this. This way create some effect and spread it some areas randomly and leave some areas. Like this. After filling it, take sap green again and mix with this bit black and add some water lightly, spread it lightly this portion by using fresh water and spread like this. And again take water and just create some spread effect by adding water in colored area like this. The same color is sap green water. This side portion of the mountain also you spread it like this. And this ground area also the same sap green and black, spread it darker with some patch effects like this and let it come bit outside rough, this kind of effect like this. If you stamp you'll get this grassy effect, and this color sap green and black, even this red also. Just randomly if you repeat, some areas darker, some areas lights, it creates like some natural feel of the grass. Sap green is very important in creating landscapes, mainly these green portions like trees and bushes and grass. So the sap green use this way, some areas darker strokes, some areas lighter strokes, and spread it this way. Create some bush effects roughly. We have to wait to finish this portion until that first layer dry. After getting dried, we can do some finishing work in that. This way some dark areas if you put looks some effects this children, and try to leave this tree a bit in that. After doing that, again we'll go back to this land to give some finishing effects. I'm taking this vermilion hue and with black, a little darker color. Using less water we'll get darker color. use very less water to create darker color and create some land effect, like this way create some effects on this. So by increasing these black tones, we can develop the depth in the colors. But you should not use darker color in beginning itself. It should happen layer by layer. Slowly you have to develop the tones, like from lighter layer to darker layer. After spreading this, we have to wait until it dry. Now we can do this tree portions. Here to this tree I'm putting sap green bit darker, like stamp effect, like randomly this way. Here one bunch of the leaves, here bunch of the leaves. Here one more bunch of the leaves, like this way. Again and repeating some darker tones in that, very few darker tones in that, like this. So it looks little natural squares. Here also the same color with little water, because it is bit far from our vision, so it must be in little spread field. Far away things we don't show very clearly, we show like in blur effect or like spread effect, like this. Say far away one, so nearer one, and this is another tree is very nearest. So coming to this part, again sap green we are taking a bit. So now wherever the dried portion is there, I'm finishing that portion. I'm not waiting until the other place get dry. The like sap green I'm using, and sap green and black color, just stamping like this. To create some green land effect. This way. Here clearly I'm trying to show some separation from the water. Here some grass I kept. This way. Here also some darker tones. Again I'm keeping some dart effects like this. After this, the other side of the land I'm doing. This land also I'm doing some darker green. Now we have to lay this tree outline. Here we did tree, so that the tree outline you have to lay and finish the greenery part. spread lightly if white portion is left in this land area. This portion also gives some thin darker line. So if you can't use one brush for thin outlines, for bold outlines, you can use multiple brushes, like before starting whatever the brushes I have shown, you can use all those brushes, like big portions using big brush, thin outlines like using thin brush, point brush, like that. Choose the comfortable brushes and just like this I finished this mountain area. Now coming to this tree, little it's spreaded more than like effect what we thinking, so that I'm making it bit clear to give some separations from this background color bit. After this, here this down portion and the bushes giving some light patch effects, create some trees little nearer from the bushes. If find this kind of dark color is applying unexpectedly, you can remove color like this by adding water or by removing with the brush. Anyway you can remove color to make it little lighter. That's fine. After that, here sap green and bit vermilion hue again to do this trees. This leaves of this big tree, I am finishing little speed because this may take a lot of time to get dry, so I am finishing little fast. You can wait until it dry. Like this. Here this full greenery of this tree we have completed almost. Now to this tree reflections lightly you can give like this, and here also you can give. Here we can't give because here down we have bushes again. We say after that, using vermilion hue with less black, I'm getting this dark vermilion hue like brown or dark red. This color using for this trees like thin branches. This here one tree and here one tree. Here the far away tree we can add bit water in this and lightly you can make this far away tree and thin branches like this, and here the big one putting some dark to create little effect. And here also some dots to create some leaf effects like this. After doing this, here this portion making light because the tree reflection has to come exact straight to the tree only. So after making this, here to this branch again this red color and this black color, so vermilion hue and black I'm mixing to get this darker color and doing